Hello everyone, welcome back to 2023, to all of our returning students and to our new Year 7 students and families. My name is James Witchard, I'm the principal here at the Kadina High Campus, and I'm very excited for us to be starting this year all together and really achieve some great things at Kadina. Now, we're just taking this short video to kind of show our parents and community just a quick new resource that we have available for everybody to use. So if you stick with me on this video, this is what we have shown all of our students on their first day here this year, but we want to make sure parents are across it as well. What I'm showing you is our new assessment hub for Year 7 to 10. This is a place for parents and students to go to get assistance on completing assessments for the year. Now, previously, this wasn't something that we had available, but we're hoping that we'll make assessment something more transparent and easy to access for our parents and students, to help make sure we're all prepared for our learning. Now, our Assessment Hub is a website that you can click on from our school website. So if you Google Kadina High, this will come up. And straight on our website, we've got this button here, which is the Year 7 to 10 Assessment Hub. Now, on the homepage of the website, you'll see we've got some information here about what assessment is, why we require assessment. We talk about the record of school achievement, which is for Year 9 and 10, previously the school certificate, as well as some systems around what to do when we don't complete our assessment tasks on time. And this is all information that we've always had, but it's in one easy place for parents to click on and receive the information that they need. Now, at the top of the website, we've got a drop-down for all of our year groups, Year 7 to 10. Our senior assessment remains the same with their senior assessment guide. That is across all campuses of our college. But for our juniors now, we have this website. So if I was in Year 7 and I went to my drop-down, I can see all of the courses that I'll be taking this year. Now I can click on one of the course, for example English, and it'll open up for me a course description telling me about the course. And as I scroll down now, I'll see my assessment schedule. So these are all of the assessment tasks that I'm going to get in Year 7 English for the year. I can see the task number, the type, the outcomes, the component or what type of skill it might be assessing, and the due week, as well as the weighting of the task. So for example, in Term 1, Week 7, Year 7 are going to have a biographical life writing task. So when I scroll down as well, I can also see what or as a parent, I could see what my child is going to be learning about this year. So for Term 1, Weeks 1 to 11 in Year 7, we're going to be looking at My Story, Your Story. So we can assume that's going to be a biographical writing unit. And we can see the whole year mapped out. Now that's all then in one spot for us to see, and it's exactly the same for all of the courses that I might take. For example, in maths, I can click on this and see, again, the tasks. Now, students should expect that they have no more than 4 major assessment tasks for the year. They can also know that they will get at least 2 weeks' notice from their teacher telling them more information about the assignment. So that will come out in class, but this is a good reference point and a place to come if you're away or if you need more information. The other important part about this website is if we click on Calendar and Assessment Repository, it'll open another page for each year group. Now on this page is a calendar for the year, and on it are all of the assessment tasks marked out. So for example, in Year 7, in Term 1, Week 6, we know that their History Task 1 and their Music Task 1 are going to be due. Now it may be due on any day during that week, but it's a reminder that it is coming up in that week. The teachers will give the students a specific time that it is due. Now students and parents can use this button down here that says Add to Google Calendar. If you're a Google user, that calendar will sync across to your device, and there's also another way that you can keep track of it. The other button on this page is this one at the top here that says Assessment Repository. So this is a folder that students can click on. Now when they go into that folder, what it will show them are any of the assessment tasks that have been handed out so far this year. So if I was an English teacher and I've handed out my Year 7 assessment task, once I've handed it out, I'm going to upload it here so that students can access it at home. That's really helpful if you lose your hard copy, or also very helpful if you're attending our homework centre and the teachers that run that homework centre can keep coming back to this folder to check what is current for students to complete. Now that's consistent across all year groups. Every year group has got their courses listed, as well as a calendar and assessment folder. So we can see it right across year 7 to 10, along with information for our support hub students around what they'll be studying this year. The other important button here is up in the top right hand corner, which is illness and misadventure. Now it's really important that all students are present every day. However, sometimes sickness and family issues occur that might stop a student being present for the day that their assessment task is due. Now, if you are away on the day that your assessment task is due, it's important that you fill out one of these illness misadventure forms that you can download from the website and hand that to your teacher. On here, you'll be able to provide the reasoning for why you were away and attach any documentation like a medical certificate to give to your teacher. That means that you would then be able to get all of your full marks for your assessment task for completion. Now, if you don't fill one of these out and you miss the due date, students will find out what they would have gotten for their grade, but it will remain a 0 grade under our policy. So it's important that we follow this, and again that we work towards making sure we're here every day, but fill this form out and your teachers will support the process to make sure that everybody achieves the marks they deserve for their assessment task. Now, as I said, back on this homepage, there is more information around assessment, and it is recommended that we have a look through that. Again, particularly if you are in Year 9 and 10, the record of school achievement information is important, as that's going to tell us a little bit more about things like end warnings that are ways that we kind of ensure that students are meeting those course outcomes. If at any point you have any issues or concerns with assessment, it's really important that you pick up the phone and ring the classroom teacher first. They're the best person to assist in managing any assessment. The plus of us having this website now and all of this information available online is that if we have to make a change, it's live and available. So it's recommended that students check back on this website. Teachers will update their students if there are any changes, but this will be the most up-to-date way that we can communicate with everyone about assessment. This website, as I said, is available straight from our homepage on our school website, but it's also available for students through their student portal, as well as teachers having links available for kids when on devices at school. I hope that you find that a really usable resource for this year and a new change that's going to be helpful. Welcome any feedback, and we look forward to seeing all of our parents as the year progresses here at Kadina. Thank you.